Hi traders, so in this video I will tell you how can you increase your overall drawdown up to 2%. So how is that possible? You have a fixed drawdowns, many platforms provide you only 10% overall drawdown. So how can you increase that up to 12%? I will tell you that secret in this video. And not only that, I will also tell you the types of drawdown and how can you deal with all types of drawdown, okay? Mainly, there are three types of drawdown. First one is equity, second balance based drawdown, and third one is trailing drawdown. In this video, I will not cover trailing drawdown. So if you want a separate video on that, then do let me know in the comment section. So in the future, I will make a separate video on that topic. So now in this video, we are going to focus mainly on the balance based drawdown and equity based drawdown. I'm not going to tell you any theory or definition of balance based drawdown or equity based drawdown. So I have some experience with drawdown. So I will tell you my personal story. So with that, you can connect yourself, and in the future you are not going to do any wrong mistake with that. Okay, so a year ago I had $10,000 account in Alpha Capital Group. I was very new in trading, so I had nothing there. I had not a good psychology, and also I had not a good strategy. So there was no chance that I can pass that challenge. So I was new in trading, so as expected I lost 9% and only I had 1% left in my account. So I decided I'm not gonna trade this amount because I want to risk that amount on red folder news, because I knew that if I trade the news, then probably I can recover my drawdown. So from that thinking, I just decided to risk that amount on a red folder news. And CPI was about to come. On the day of CPI, I decided to take a risk on CPI. So before 5 minutes of CPI release, I had a setup on gold and I decided to trade there. So what I did, before 5 minutes, I tried to enter in the market, and with that I just risked $100. So I hadn't any idea of that. Also, I can't place my stop loss because I had only $100 left in my account. So there is no chance I can place my stop loss. If I lose, then lose. Okay, now with that CPI, what happened, before 5 minutes I entered in a trade, and then after 2 minutes suddenly trade came lower and lower, and it was giving me loss because I was on the bullish side. So it was giving me a massive loss. So I knew that I will breach this account and I will get soon an email that will say that you breached your account. But what happened there, I was just running in loss. So on that point gold was coming lower and lower, so I knew that I will lose this account. So what happened, as it came lower and lower, it was showing me $150 loss, but I hadn't received any email from them. And unexpectedly my trade was going higher and higher and CPI was bullish. So with that time I was very happy that I just recovered my drawdown, but at the same time I was very worried about the account because I just hit my 1% risk and I was floating $150 risk. How can it possible if somebody just hit that amount of 1%, which is $100, but even after that there was no email that was saying that you lost your account. Okay, somehow I had some worriedness about that. Then I went to the dashboard and to check what was happening there, and suddenly I found a thing that there was a balance based drawdown. Okay, I was very happy about that because I knew that in balance based drawdown you can risk more. How can it possible? Let me make it more simple for you. Suppose you take a trade in the gold and you are running with profits, either it could be profit or loss. So your profit is running. Okay, you did not book that profit. Now that profit will count as the equity. Okay, that is not your balance. Okay, and when you cut that profit, that will reflect into your balance. Now there is a bad point about equity based drawdown. So whenever you have a platform that provides you equity based drawdown, suppose you made 10% on that account, your profit is running with 10%. You are a swing trader, and as you are running in 10%, on the next day now your profit is 5% only. So yesterday your profit was 10% and today this is only 5%. So then they will consider that account as a breach. So they will send you an email that will say that you breached your account. How is that possible? Because I said that if you are running an equity in profits and suddenly it just decreases, then so that will be considered as a loss. But in my case I had Alpha Capital Group account which provides you balance based drawdown. So with that I just recovered every single thing from there, because no matter whatever you have, if you had only left 1% in your account, even after that you can go deeper and deeper with drawdown of 2%. Okay, nothing will happen to you. If you go to drawdown of 2%, doesn't matter, it has only 1% drawdown. But in this industry there are very few platforms that provides you balance based drawdown. Okay, so mainly there are two platforms which I know very clearly that these platforms are very genuine. So first one is Funded Next and second is Alpha Capital Group. So I will consider Alpha Capital as a good platform. I'm not saying that Funded Next is not good, but somehow Alpha has a good track record, so you can go with Alpha Capital Group. And also if you want to go with Funded Next, then you can go. If you want this type of videos in the future, then don't forget to subscribe this channel and also do follow us on the social medias. And that's it for the video. Take care and goodbye.